Welcome to the fourth and final update on my level that I've made for the Solasta Dungeon Maker. Here I have 4 characters. Each of them are pre-made by the game. I just leveled them up to 5 to make them a appropriate level. Then go ahead and start. As we're going through here, I'll describe to you some of the reasons why I did what I did in certain areas and the thought process that went into designing and laying out the environments. Here, a good habit for characters to be in is pressing Alt to be able to see all interactable objects in an area. Doing so also highlights that this plaque here is interactable. Reading it, characters get a idea that this place used to be, or possibly still is, some kind of mausoleum and also a hall of remembrance. So herein lay the honored dead, their sacrifices led to our success, for that they'll be remembered. Moving forward, we start to see that all of these torches are lit. These torches all being lit insinuates that somebody's been through here recently. As we get to here, we see that this place has fallen into disrepair. However, if somebody has been through here recently, they're not here to take care of it. And you can hear some kind of creature making noise up in that direction. So, when we get to this door, we decide to move a little bit carefully as we head forward. And we'll have our resident rogue start to move up a little closer. Surprising the enemy. Getting off a sneak attack. You two stay here. Magic missile on this enemy.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Did a decent amount of damage, but being spotted. Because they are surprised, we get an entire round to go after them. This character is not a stealthy one, so he would just run straight forward, pulling out a crossbow. It's not too gravely lit though, so not guaranteed to actually do any good. This character wouldn't have them, couldn't cast a spell, they need a free hand for that. They can cast a spiritual weapon. Even have to cast a sacred flame, which they need to be a little closer.
You'll need to do better than that.
Spiritual weapon there. That'll be the end of our turn. So that brings us to this character, who, moving back here, can get a line of sight again on the enemy. Once again, getting some more sneak attack damage in. This character will go ahead and use this cantrip. Get a little bit of damage in there. You take cover. Luckily, this enemy is a slow one, so they can only reach us. They can't actually attack us this time. Which means if we lay on the damage and do so heavily, without missing, preferably. But if we continue to damage them and do this well enough, there's a chance we can get through this encounter with no damage at all. They made that save. by attacking them with that thing, with the spiritual weapon they've turned around, so this character's still out of their sight and able to fire. Getting that sneak attack damage in still.
Arcana Holy! Mummies!
And there it is.
You were doomed.
So now we can head forward. Here it just gives you some plant crafting resources. Oh, and an arrow for Anton to get back. But up here, you see that there is a weapon rack and an armor rack. Looting the armor rack, we get a random +1 item. This is half plate armor, +1. This character uses medium armor. So, pulling up their character sheet, for this character their ACs are already 16. This sets it to 16. This would also set it to 16, so it wouldn't be any use for them because this character has no dex bonus. So over here, we've got a character that does have a dex bonus. This will take their AC from 16, 18 with their shield, straight up to a 20, making them very hard to hit. Meaning this character can now get closer into combat without being worried about getting constantly hit. Then, checking this, we find a Morning Star. This is a martial weapon that this character is not able to use, but giving it to this character might be worthwhile, as their current to hit is a +7 bonus. This would make it +8. Let's go take him off of cautious. So, heading back out, going through there we get a little bit more equipment to help us through the rest of this place. There's a interactable here.
A secret door.
Oh, and a secret door. So we'll go ahead and check what's behind here first. Well, here we find another little loot section, in which we find a ring that we cannot identify and 2 fairly sizable potions of healing. This wizard does not have identify among their rituals, which was done on purpose to showcase another aspect of the dungeon later on. So this plaque states that 5 great warriors are interred within. Though they're mere mercenaries, they chose loyalty to the undead heroes. Heading forward, we see that there are loot sections by these sarcophagi. Loot sections by sarcophagi usually means there's something dangerous over there. So, we could take this chance to set up some of our characters a little bit, because this is likely to be a fight. This character could probably deal with a mage armor, and I'm sure some temporary health through the aid spell would also help. And for him, we could also do a Shield of Faith, but we probably put that. Seems a little drastic. So, getting close here, we see that it procs a battle, and there are 4 enemies, not the 5 mentioned at the door. Bit strange. So this character will go first. Might as well try to do as much damage to them as possible. But they resist piercing damage because they are a skeleton. We're still able to do a good chunk of damage to them though. So, move this character forward.
No!
And we'll pass on the smite. And we'll do a good chunk of damage to them. And that's her. A shocking grasp by the wizard here.
You cannot
And being
defeat
shocked
me.
means they can now not use their reaction, so we can run away without getting hit. Shove, knock them to the ground. So, this character has an ability called Turn Undead. Doing it here, we'll be able to hit all but one of them. All of them failed, which means they will not only will they not try to attack, they will also try to run in the opposite direction when it comes to their turn. So that helps us quite a bit. And we will go ahead and place a shield of faith on this character anyway, even if I chose not to earlier. This character cannot hit them from here. There would also not be possible. There would be though. So, we move this way. We should stay out of their line of sight. Get to the point where we can take them down a peg. Much better. Attack as they're running away.
Damn it.
Missed. But they are still turned. This character alone. And a critical hit on a smite. That'll do a good chunk of damage, yeah. Dead outright. Love to see it. We can't quite get anywhere to be able to hit them with that second attack. That character runs away, so we'll go ahead and send this one over to hunt them down.
Arcana Evo. Mummies.
Turn.
Arike Evo. Pure.
That's on me.
There. And we might as well pump a smite on that. So, that deals with that enemy. Only one left.
Arcana Holy. Mummies.
a couple items. This shit will be useful. Grab arrows here that are dotted around. Got some loot on the bodies. Might as well pick that up. For this character though, being able to pick up this shield means they can now do this, which allows them to use a secondary section where they do not have their weapon out, but can still cast spells. Now, to figure out what all of this is for. Checking here, we find Scroll of Boarding Bond, and a whole host of loot. See invisibility, Circle of Death, a flash bolt, an item for a crossbow. Good chunk of stuff. Heading over to this side to see the loot that's over here. More scrolls. As well as more loot. And there's also this plaque here for strong, courageous lieutenants, all of which displayed their merit as they followed their fifth, their captain, into battle. So again, a mention of five heroes, but we only found 4. The sign outside said that 5 heroes were interred within, so let's look around, see if we can find something.
Friends, there's a hidden door here.
And just like that, we realize, a secret room. Bring this, this is Captain Arlen. And this is the captain that was mentioned all those times within the other sections. Opening this up, we find a scroll of sleep and protection from evil and good. It's always nice. But then we notice, this is trapped.
Just needed one hand.
Unlocking that and opening it, we find that this one has much more. Studded leather versus this character's leather. That'll be useful. We've got gemstones, scrolls. Oh. Go ahead and equip that studded leather to increase their AC just a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and head on out.
Oh!
Taking a little bit of damage there though. So now we know there's traps in the way. This would be a good time for a short rest. And doing a short rest, I'm able to heal that damage, but also recover some of the used spells by the wizard. And also, the cleric was able to get their channel divinity back. Cautious, huh? Be careful moving forward. There's a trap we did not notice. Oh, there's one over there. Also over here. Well, we know we're gonna go that way eventually, so might as well send someone down to go. Enemies. And they're already starting to see us. A little too late to back out now, so our best option is going to be to try to get the first shot off. So what we'll do is have this character cast point on there, while this one fires.
I know.
Good, hide them behind the door. This character, on the other hand, some burning hands. Cone reaches out 3 squares. So I'm going to move here. 1, 2, 3. So let's see if we can go ahead and do that.
More caution next time.
So, burning hands.
Arcana Evo. Marike Evo. Viribe. Marike Evo. Malmis.
Go ahead and unhide.
Wait till the next one.
No need to smite the green ones, they're weaker. These big ones seem to have, these red ones seem to have more health though, so. Could we do, let's go ahead and do this crossbow. Yeah. Every bit of damage helps, right? Oh. This character back out.
Arcana Evo. Sio.
Turn.
Marike Evo. Malmis.
Prepare.
Now the area is lit up. Should make counting these things a little bit.
Nobody has your skills. Bravo.
Ow!
That wasn't smart.
Go ahead. Finally able to get some sneak attack damage now that the disadvantage because an enemy right up against us. Let's see if we can make it blind. There we go. That makes that a lot easier. Blind enemy won't be able to hit us nearly as well. This character cannot see them, so move forward.
Victory is yours.
That's a gun. Still saves from poison. Kill off that enemy there. Heading up close and switching here, we're able to use the offhand attack.
Light is with us.
He keeps getting hit. There we go. Finally through the area. Well, luckily he picked up those health potions earlier, but before we use that, let's go ahead and use the lay on hands he has available. Not bad. And then one of these potions ought to... There we go. At the end back of this room, we said there's something back here, and it is a scroll of identify. As I said earlier, I wanted to make sure that because there is that ring, players are able to find some way to be able to use it before the end of the dungeon. And having a wizard in the party like this
Good arms you got.
means that they could then cast that scroll, even if they don't know the spell. But we won't do that quite yet. I'll show you why just a little later. Let's make sure we're cautious so we don't walk over any more traps. So, keep moving. In a side room over here. Oh, let's pull him back.
Sorry.
So, first we're out of two spells. But what we could do is cast it at level 3.
Barike, Evo, Viribe.
Try to sacred flame of the ghost wolf as well.
Malmis.
Not a great turn.
Oops.
But the shroom is going. So this character cannot hide here, but moving here can. Heading back just a couple of steps. I'll allow them to fire off a shot. Critical hit.
You'll get us all killed.
They resist piercing damage, so they take half. Let's go for a third level. All under this guy. They are right here, and they are very dangerous being that close.
Are you okay?
Ah.
Finally his turn.
Ah.
First swing. Let's go ahead and smite it. Second attack misses. And return there. Spiritual weapon over.
Barraike, Evo, Malmis.
Turn.
Arcana, Holy, Malmis.
What? Ah. Ah. Come on.
Barraike, Evo, Malmis.
You'll need to do better than that.
There we go. Not an easy fight. Took a good bit of damage, but got through it. Opening here we find a greatsword, +1. This character also has a specialty when it comes to two-handed weapons, so this is a major bow here. Do not know. The only other character who could use this would be her, and yeah, she's not proficient, so it won't be useful. Then we go over here. Some medium armor, but it's not better than what we've already got. And then, reading this, may these loyal servants serve their gods and their king in the next life. So these must have been servants to whoever is buried with him. Moving further forward, there's a branching section. Reading here we see Father, Husband, King, and his closest loved ones rest peacefully and be ushered to the heavens. So this must be the last of the room. So let's go ahead and see what's down this way first before we decide to take that down. Go ahead and disarm this trap. quite a bit of loot. This loot is locked, so let's go ahead and unlock that. Within we find a good few arrows, as well as a flaming arrow. And some scrolls. A whole bunch of valuable items. Opening this one over here, we find some more loot, not quite as valuable. There's an armor stand over here. Opening it. More magnificent hide. Again, not super useful for us. And a magical spear. A throwing weapon as well. That could be useful for him, as he's not super accurate with that light crossbow. But with the spear, he might have some more luck throwing that at an enemy. And then, you know, like here, we have this identify scroll. Let's go ahead and see if we can write that into the spell book for it. And we'll destroy the scroll, and we won't be able to cast the spell immediately, but succeeds. Now has spellbook in identify within her spellbook. Because it's a ritual, though, can be used immediately. So we'll go over here. We'll use it on this item.
Arcana Divo Oculus.
And now we know it's a ring of protection. So we'll go ahead and put that on him, make him a little bit harder to hit, but he still needs to attune to it, which is at least a short rest. Right here, though, we have a long rest spot, so might as well use it. Go ahead and use that, and then you can attune. Go ahead and check the spells that they have prepared. Magical weapon. The weapon they already have is a +1. Not super useful. So, they're fine with their prepared spells. How about yours? You don't need. How about yours? What can you prepare here? Let's go ahead and drop Bane. And let's grab ourselves Spirit Guardians. We will drop Detect Evil and Good and grab a Beacon of Hope, just in case people really need some healing. And then the spells over here. Let's grab Featherfall and grab a Fireball, because nothing cannot be solved by Fireball. And we're all good. Ready to head out and go into that final section of the dungeon. See some type of glowing. So. That's a lot of dice, and that's a lot of enemies. So, moving forward here. Can't even see that one. But switch to this. Cast spiritual weapon.
My Raike Evo
Right behind
Viribe.
this ugly bastard.
My Raike Evo CEO.
turn. Oh. Hide. And by moving to here, again, use this position to unlit, so that'd be disadvantage. They are lit. Good amount of damage and remain.
What went wrong there?
So this would hit a good few enemies. And not any buffs, so.
You should have yielded.
There we go. Good way to clear a large area. Fireball. Every time. Ouch. Painful hit there. Go ahead and head here. Let's see if we can long range. Worth the risk.
Again.
Pull this greatsword out. And we'll also cast Divine Favor to do a little extra damage. In that turn there. You. Spiritual weapon. Looks like we get the best move. Run up to here. Turn. This character here. Bonus action hide. Moving to here, they're able to fire at them. Or let's go for this one. Not quite enough to take them out wholesale, but did a good chunk of damage.
You should have fled.
This one in here. Cast a Scorching Ray. They counterspelled it. Well, we'll do that right back. This poor guy, I don't think he's even gonna get to do anything. They're all so far away. The difficulty of being a dwarf.
My right hey, evil. Palme.
They've now spent 2 turns healing themselves, which is super good for us, because it means it was 2 turns they weren't attacking us. that spell at a 7th level.
Arcana Evo! Mommy!
And there we are. Final battle of this place. Scroll of Raised Dead on this necromancer. And a no longer infested dungeon. Thanks for following the development here. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. Thank you.